In what can only be called the massacre at Channel 4, clinical psychologist Jordan Peterson blew up C4 like a human block of C4. But while the interview is being used to demonstrate, conclusively mind you, the intellectual depravity of feminist rage blobs like Cathy Newman, Peterson's constant appeals to facts and research allow us to use his responses for other, perhaps even more significant, purposes. Take his comments about the intelligence of women. Newman accused Peterson of claiming that women are less intelligent than men, at which point Peterson started laughing. So Newman, in a rare moment of clarity, decided to simply ask Peterson whether women are less intelligent than men.
Are women less
There's
intelligent than men, by and large?
no, they're not. No, the data on that's pretty clear. The average IQ for a woman and the average IQ for a man is identical. There is some debate about the flatness of the distribution, which is something that James Damore pointed out, for example, in his memo, but there's no difference at all in general cognitive ability.
No difference at all in general cognitive ability.
There's no difference at all in general cognitive ability.
What does Jordan Peterson believe? That there's no difference in intelligence between men and women. Why does he believe it? Because the studies have been done and the matter is settled. In this brief clip, Peterson not only refuted Newman's claim that he views women as less intelligent than men, he also refuted Islam. Nearly 14 centuries ago, the Prophet of Islam inadvertently proposed a scientific experiment which, if conducted properly, could destroy his credibility. It began with the revelation of the longest verse in the Quran. Surah 2, verse 282 of the Quran deals with contracts, but there's an interesting part in the middle that says, "And get 2 witnesses out of your own men. And if there are not 2 men available, then a man and 2 women, such as you agree for witnesses, so that if one of them, one of the 2 women, errs, the other can remind her." So, if 2 women aren't available as witnesses, you should get a man and 2 women. Notice that it takes the testimony of 2 women to equal the testimony of 1 man. In other words, the testimony of a woman is half as reliable as the testimony of a man. Why is this? Well, Muhammad explains in Sahih al-Bukhari 2658. Narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, the Prophet said, "Isn't the witness of a woman equal to half of that of a man?" The women said, "Yes." He said, "This is because of the deficiency of a woman's mind." The testimony of women is unreliable because women are, by nature, stupid. Their minds are deficient. Let's read another passage where Muhammad discusses the intellectual deficiencies of women. Sahih Muslim, number 241. It was narrated from Abdullah bin Umar that the Messenger of Allah said, "O women, give in charity and pray a great deal for forgiveness, for I have seen that you are the majority of the people of the fire." A wise woman among them said, "Why is it, O Messenger of Allah, that we are the majority of the people of the fire?" He said, "You curse a great deal and are ungrateful to your husbands. I have never seen anyone so deficient in intellect and religion, more overwhelming to a man of wisdom and reason than you." She said, "O Messenger of Allah, what does deficient in intellect and religion mean?" He said, "As for lacking in intellect, the testimony of 2 women is equivalent to the testimony of 1 man. This is deficiency in intellect. And a woman does not perform salat for several days, and she does not fast during her menses in Ramadan. This is deficiency in religion." So Muhammad has given us yet another way of testing his prophethood. If Muhammad is a true prophet, then when men and women are given IQ exams, women will be shown to have significantly lower IQ scores than men. Unfortunately for Muhammad and his followers, men and women have been given IQ exams, and Muhammad was wrong. Yet again. Why did Muhammad mistakenly think that women are intellectually deficient? Perhaps he knew a woman like Cathy Newman who couldn't understand anything he said. I don't know how I can say this any more clearly. Stars are missiles that Allah uses to shoot demons when they try to sneak into paradise.
So you're saying that demons are missiles that stars use to hunt transgender lobsters?
You so deserve your future career as a meme. On a side note, let's recall that Cathy Newman got her flannel panties in a bunch when she thought, wrongly, that Jordan Peterson believed that women are less intelligent than men. But Muhammad actually believed that women are considerably less intelligent than men. So obviously, Cathy Newman and her fellow feminists will do everything in their power to expose Muhammad's wicked belief in the intellectual inferiority of women. Is that what you're going to do, Cathy?
I'm just trying to work that out. I mean,
Ha, gotcha.
you have got me. You have got me. I'm trying to work
about
that through in
time.
my head.
So what you're saying, Cathy, is that you don't really care what people think about women. A man's view of women is simply a tool you use to attack him if you despise him for completely different reasons. Does that sound about right? Don't worry, you don't have to answer, Cathy. But if I am right, just dance horribly for a few seconds.
What about C4 style?
And that, my friends, is how you expose both Islam and the leftists who defend it in a single video. If you want more, be sure to subscribe, as Jordan Peterson laughs at Cathy trying to dance.
C4 style. What? C4 style.